Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. Today, we will start a new chapter in civics, and that is markets around us. And you all are very much aware of this term markets. What do we mean by market? We go to markets in order to buy so many things like vegetables, um, toothpaste, bread, rice, so many things. Whatever we require in our life, the things, the objects which we need, we go to market, है ना? And if we if we try to make a list of all the goods which we purchase from the market, it will be really a very long list, isn't it? So we all are aware of this term market, and now we will see that there are many different kinds of markets. Like sometimes we go to nearby shop in order to purchase something. Sometimes we go to hawker's stall in our neighborhood. Sometimes we go to a weekly market. Sometimes we go to a large shopping complex or a mall. So all these are various types of various kinds of markets which are available around us. So the whole chapter deals with this term market around us. हमारे जो चारों तरफ मार्केट है, हम उसको ही इसमें डील कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. So first of all, we will see about weekly market. Okay. As the name suggests, it's a weekly market. It means the market is held on a specific day of the week. It is not available every day, है ना? It is available only on a specific day of the week, and the day on which it is available, from the name of that day, it is known. Like you must have heard Mangla Bazaar, Budh Bazaar, this type of terms. Budh Bazaar जो वेंसडे को मार्केट लगती है, ओनली ऑन वेंसडे, उसको हम बुध बाजार कहते हैं. ऐसे ट्यूसडे को लग सकती है, उसको मंगला बाजार कहते हैं. इस तरह के नाम जो लोकली हम इसको जानते होते हैं, है ना. सो इस तरह से जो मार्केट्स होते हैं वो वीकली होते हैं. इसमें इन वीकली मार्केट व्हाट यू विल फाइंड इफ यू गो टू एनी वीकली मार्केट, like one of the weekly market is held in our school neighborhood also. That is on Thursday, है ना. थर्सडे को लगता है, आपने जरूर इसको गए होंगे. मे बी यू मे हैव परचेज समथिंग फ्रॉम दैट उर्स बाजार, है ना. तो वो वीकली बाजार ही होता है. इन दैट वीकली बाजार व्हाट यू विल नोटिस दैट द शॉप्स आर नॉट परमानेंट. No shop is permanent there. Okay, so first thing is the traders set up shops only for one day, and they in the evening they close them up, and then again they go to some different place, and then they set up their market, set up their shop in that particular market, and then in the evening they close it up. So in this way the work is done, and people go to purchase their daily requirements, things of their daily requirement from these weekly market. And what we find, first of all, we can say what are the features of weekly market. The first is that the shops are not permanent. The second, what we observe, that in weekly market many things are available at cheaper rate. Many things are available at cheaper rate. So in this you will find two main words are there: many things and cheaper rate. Why many things? It means ki the weekly bazaar is not for any particular object, but you can find almost everything in these weekly market. and then you will see that they are available at a very cheaper rate. If you compare the price of anything which you purchase from weekly market and the thing which you purchase from other permanent shop, there will be difference between the price of these two. It will always cheaper to purchase from these weekly shop. What is the reason behind it? Why it is cheaper? It is cheaper because the shops from where we are purchasing the objects in a weekly market, they are not permanent. So the shopkeeper or the traders are not supposed to pay any rent, and they don't have to pay any kind of electricity bill also. They don't have to give any kind of fees to the government. They don't need any staff, so they don't have to give any kind of salary to their staff. So all because of all this, what happens that their cost reduces, because they are paying less, they are saving money because they are in the weekly market, so they sell the things at a cheaper rate. So in this type of market, the consumers also prefer to go to these markets. And one more thing is their competition is also there in the weekly market, because so many traders, so many shopkeepers are there, and many of them are selling the same thing. So many traders are selling the same thing, so there will be competition among the traders. Why this competition? All the traders, each and every trader will want कि उनका जो सामान है वो बिक जाए, है ना? So how they will convince the consumer कि purchase from my shop only? By reducing the price. This is the competition, है ना? If you go to purchase anything and for that thing only one shop is available, then you are in a way you are compelled to purchase that object from that shop at the rate whatever is said by the shopkeeper. But if so many shops are available, if the object is available in so many shops, and all the shopkeepers are very much keen to sell their product to you, then you can utilize this opportunity in bargaining, in negotiation, है ना? Negotiations होते हैं यहाँ पे, bargaining होती है. Like if you go to a permanent shop, like if you go to any shopping complex or mall, what you will find that whatever price is written on the tag, that is final price. You can't say कि नहीं हमें कुछ आप कम लगा दो, जो negotiation जिसको हम कहते हैं, bargaining जिसको कहते हैं. You can't do that bargaining in a shopping complex or mall, but in a weekly market you can do this, and people do this, people negotiate, people bargain, and they become successful also, and so this is the reason why we purchase at a cheaper rate in a weekly market. Okay, so these are the reason. And one more thing which I just now I told you ki so many things are sold at a one place. If you want to purchase vegetable, if you want to purchase cloth, if you want to purchase grocery, everything is sold there. If you want to purchase utensil, everything is sold there. So this is an extra advantage for the consumer. You just go to the weekly market and all the requirements of your daily life will be fulfilled there at a cheaper rate. So these are the features of weekly market. Okay, and now we will see different types of market, that is shops in the neighborhood. जो shops हमारे neighborhood में होते हैं. So now we will see shops in the neighborhood. Okay, so what we find that there are so many shops in our neighborhood, wherever we live, we find so many shops that sell so many goods and services also. Services like the shop of the barber, that the barber is not selling any object, but it is, the barber is selling the service, है ना? In the similar way, you will find so many shops who are selling uh, in which the objects and services are being sold. And like we purchase milk from the dairy, groceries from the departmental stores, then stationery, eatables, medicines from other shops. So all these are available in our neighborhood. And most of these shops which are in our neighborhood are permanent shops, है ना? So the shops which are in our neighborhood are permanent. So this is one of the most important feature. फीचर का मतलब क्या हुआ? खासियत. उसकी क्या खासियत है, उसकी क्या, उसमें क्या खास बात है? what is important about the shops in the neighborhood, उसी को हम फीचर कहते हैं. ठीक है. So the first feature is like this, the shops are permanent. Okay. And there are other shops also which are like roadside stalls on which we find vegetable hawkers are there, fruit vendors are there, mechanics are there. So they all are, they all comes under our neighborhood shops. They are also very useful for us because first of all they are near our home, है ना? सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ तो यही, बिकॉज दे आर इन द नेबरहुड. इसका मतलब ही हो जाता है कि it is near our house. And the second thing which is very important, the buyer and the seller know each other, है ना? The buyer and seller know each other. So what happens when the buyer and the seller know each other? What happens, like you must have experienced this. Sometimes it happens because of some reason we go to purchase, or it is a habit also, like we go to purchase something from that shop, and we don't pay the pay the amount at that moment. Instead of paying the amount at that moment, a record is maintained by the shopkeeper as well as the purchaser. The seller and the buyer, they both maintain a record, like they write everything in a register, in a notebook, whatever is being purchased on what date, both of them keep the record. So in this way the shopkeeper is paid at the end of the month. Okay, so why it is possible? It is possible because both of them are knowing each other, है ना? लाइकवाइज कभी हुआ कि हम अभी नहीं पैसे देंगे, हम कल देंगे, बट मुझे सामान अभी दे दो, होता है ना ऐसा. वी कैन से बिकॉज the seller will give us, the shopkeeper will give us, because shopkeeper knows कि this person lives in our locality only, he knows the house of the person, so he has belief कि वो मेरा पैसा कहीं जाएगा नहीं, तब I will get the money, है ना? तो this is the advantage, we can say, of this shops in the neighborhood, कि we can do shopping without money also, है ना? On credit also we can do this this kind of shopping. So this is known as shops in the neighborhood. Okay, and now we will see that there are third type of market, and that is shopping complexes and malls. Okay, so these two types of markets we have discussed, weekly market and the shops in our neighborhood. And now we see that in urban areas, this kind of shopping complexes and malls are available nowadays. They are very much in we can say in trend, है Many urban areas have large multi-storied air conditions building with shops on different floors, है ना. कई सारे फ्लोर्स होते हैं, हर फ्लोर पे शॉप्स होते हैं, और ये काफ़ी मतलब दे आर वेरी मच एडवांस्ड. हम इनको मॉल कहते हैं, वी कॉल इट मॉल. एंड अर्बन मार्केट्स जो होते हैं, यहाँ पर यू गेट both type of objects like branded and non-branded goods. Like when you go to the weekly market, you will get unbranded, the non-branded items. These are local items which are not produced by any brand जो कि पूरी कंट्री में चलती है. ऐसी कोई ब्रांड की कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट वीकली मार्केट में आपको नहीं मिलेगी. बट इन मॉल यू विल गेट both types of objects like branded and non-branded. And in the previous chapter you have read about advertisement, and in that chapter you have seen that branded goods are expensive because the cost of production increases, and the claim of better quality, है ना. Because of this reason they go for advertisement. So they go for advertisement, they claim for better quality, and because of these what happens that the branded goods are very expensive. So we see that the companies which are producing these products, they sell them through shops which are available in large shopping complexes and malls. एंड मैनी टाइम्स देर आर शोरूम्स ऑल्सो. एक पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का शोरूम होता है. यू मस्ट हैव सीन इस तरह के शोरूम्स होते हैं जो एक पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का है, जिसमें सिर्फ यू विल गेट ओनली द थिंग्स विच आर मेड which belong to that brand only. So when we compare these branded goods, we find that few people can afford to buy branded goods because they are expensive, है ना. And the non-branded goods are not expensive. So this is the main reason we find that in shopping complexes we find branded items. So what are the features of these shopping complexes? The first feature is they are found in urban areas. And the second is in these markets we can get both branded and non-branded goods. Okay, so now we will see that chain of market. It's actually we go to purchase something and we get it from a shop, but actually what is there that there is a chain of market behind every market. So we are the end user, है ना. जैसे हमने एक शर्ट खरीदा, ओके, वी हैव परचेज्ड अ शर्ट. नाउ इस शर्ट को जो खरीदने वाला है वो हम क्या कहलाते हैं? वी आर द एंड यूजर. हमने खरीदा और हमने उसको यूज कर लिया, हमने पहन लिया, है ना. या फिर किसी के लिए खरीदा, किसी को दे दिया हमने, उसने पहन लिया. अब ये जो शर्ट बनकर आ रहा है, ये इसका एक बहुत बड़ा चेन होता है, ठीक है। तो ये चेन को आपको समझना है, जहां पर लास्ट में कौन होता है, एंड प्रोड्यूसर। हु इज द एंड प्रोड्यूसर? शर्ट बन कैसे रहा है? फैब्रिक से। फैब्रिक कैसे आ रहा है? कॉटन। द फार्मर इज द एंड प्रोड्यूसर। ओके, फार्मर इज द एंड प्रोड्यूसर। और ये यहाँ से स्टार्ट होकर के ये यहाँ तक आता है। तो इसको हम लोग चेन ऑफ मार्केट को वी विल try to understand. So in the next class we will do this chain of markets.